It is Saturday, January 25th. So on Thursday, probably around lunchtime or so, I had posted about the incision, or the incision where they had fixed the colostomy, or closed up the colostomy hole, was starting to kind of break open a little bit, and there was kind of a little bit of a cavern in there, and then it was having some drainage issues with it. I had called the doctor that day. I was told by the office that this was kind of a normal thing. Not normal necessarily, but it's not abnormal for this to happen. And because of the way the colostomy with the round, and they were having to make it like a straight line, there's a lot of pressure on it. Actually, the physician's assistant on Tuesday had left a couple of the staples in, or about 5 staples in around that area, because she was a little concerned about it. So then broke open just a little bit, but I felt better after I talked to the office about it. And then through a series of events throughout the rest of the day, it got worse. It opened up more. It pulled the stitches. And my friend Amy, who is a nurse, had said, hey, you can send me any kind of those gross pictures, because I like looking at that stuff too. And so I sent her over what it looked like in the morning. And she's like, yeah, it didn't look too good, and you might want to, get a hold of the doctor, because she may not have explained it well. That didn't look quite right. And then that evening, I took a look at it, so I was going to change out the gauze and stuff on it, and it had gotten even worse. It had gotten bigger, and like I said, it popped through the stitches, and it was not good. So I sent her another picture of it, and I was like, hey, so this is what it looks like now. What would you do? And she's like, I would try to get in way sooner than next Wednesday. So I ended up talking to the physician's assistant that evening, Ashley, and she said that I could come in that next day and come in and see them not first thing, but like 1 o'clock that next day. And so she made time for me. So David took me in and took a look at it. She's not concerned about it. It's not infected. This is not necessarily normal, but not abnormal for what they had to do. And so she took the rest of the staples out, because we weren't doing anything anyway. Packed it with a little bit of this really skinny kind of gauze stuff, gave me a little tube of it, and said basically just once or twice a day, pack it lightly with that gauze. The stuff that is coming out of it is not pus or anything. She keeps using a term. But it's something that it's the body trying to heal itself. So it's not a bad thing that it's happening, but it is just kind of gross that stuff is coming out of it. So with that little bit of gauze, and then putting some gauze over it to keep it from leaking, basically. That's kind of my life now for about the next 3 weeks. Unfortunately, she said that about how long it takes for it to heal. It's not open. It's about actually the size of like my index finger, and not quite as deep as like that first part, like where the bend is on your index finger, but I could probably stick a good chunk, about that much of my index finger in it, because it just kind of goes straight in. But it's superficial. That's not the right word. That's not the term she used, but it's not down inside underneath, like whatever that next layer of stuff is. That would be bad. Or more like an open wound, that like the inside stuff, I don't know. I'm having a hard time explaining it. Anyway, I'm not worried about it at all. They just said, keep it clean. It's going to take a little while to heal. So that really sucks. And so I'm doing that. It's kind of gross. Like I said on my Thursday video, I don't like stuff like this. So actually having to look down at it and take a pair of tweezers and try to get, stuff some of the gauze in. Oh, not my thing. It doesn't hurt. So it's nothing like that. It's just blah, blah. So today though, I felt really good. I felt pretty decent yesterday too. Especially after we went in to go see Ashley, and she took a look at it, and she was just like, yeah, it's kind of gross, but this is not, don't worry about it. I felt good today. I went out, I ran some errands, so I showered, ran over to DSW and returned a pair of shoes, and I went over to Hobby Lobby because I was looking for something and walked around, and it just felt really good. Drove myself. By the time I was done with Hobby Lobby, I was kind of getting uncomfortable on the ride home. And it's mainly because of the clothes that I have to wear right now, or just wearing clothes, just kind of the pressure on it. I'm still wearing what I was wearing prior to the surgery, jeans and stuff like that have the maternity thing in it, just because I still have one, because it's sore in that area. And, you know, I still have the wound and stuff. So it's really nice to have that stretchy material. So that helps a lot. But it's still, the sitting and just I guess the way I was, it wasn't super comfortable. So I got done with that, came home. I'm feeling pretty good now. I just ordered some food, so I'm gonna eat some dinner. Well, it's like it's like 4 o'clock. I haven't had lunch, so I'm gonna have dinner. But I think tomorrow I may try to take it just maybe a little more easy. I think I may have gone in too much because by the time I got home, I had to change out the bandage and stuff because it caused a lot of the weeping or whatever. So I may take it just a tad bit easier tomorrow. But it was really, really nice to get out, go run some errands, drive, and just kind of feel normal. A bit uncomfortable, but normal. That was kind of awesome. So I think that's it for today. If I don't update tomorrow, I'll probably update the first of the week. So have a great weekend.